Good morning. Yeah, right. Let's get back to this sucker. And shit ain't aligning because, that's just the way this model works. Just slathering the stuff in thin cement. Hey, Tom. Good morning. Yep, tolerances suck, but whatever. Whatever. Geo. What's going on, Tom? What you doing? Me, I am working on, excuse me, this Mach-K kit still. And I'm getting rid of the ejection pin marks. I ground them out yesterday. I filled them with Mr. Surfacer. Just trying to get rid of the remains. Just get them to flatten out. What you doing? Missing a bunch of ceiling. Here we go. I'm missing a bunch of ceiling and walls, but no more leak. Hey, Ray, welcome. Well, that's good at least. Oof. Burst pipes. Love them. And no, I don't love them kind of way. But I'm happy to hear that it's been repaired. Hey, Nick. Good morning. Morning, Ken. What's going on, man? Waking up. Well, that's good to know. Ray, Ken, hey, Tom. Waking up. Morning, fellas. Sanding. Just for Nick. Didn't work yesterday. Mayhap today. Well, in fact, it did work today. Oh, man. Coffee. Anybody? The show you're on. I have to search you to find the live. YouTube has deleted you from my algorithm. Crazy part is I never use YouTube. That's wild. Huh. I can take a look to see if there are any statistics that I can do to change. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that important. Shocking. That is interesting. So, Nick, this is also meaning that even if you set up the bell, it still doesn't come up. Good morning, Emma. How are you? Yeah. The ghost of red. Could be. Didn't come up for me this morning. Oh, interesting. Huh. Maybe we'll have to take a look at that and see if there's something in the setup that I'm missing. Or maybe tomorrow I might try doing it on the phone. In fact, tomorrow, if I'm even on. Hey, MSA, what's going on? I've got an early appointment in the Boston area tomorrow, so I may or may not be on tomorrow. I'll go so far on the Wildcat. Excellent. I have it set for notifications for when you and I've never gotten a notification. Interesting. Are you signed in, Nick? That's wild. Normally, bizarre. A lot of products in the Wildcat, I have pretty much all of my push notifications off, so I don't get anything anyways. Nice. Nice haircut. MSA. I know people like to denigrate people who have no hair or who are old because they're easy targets. The one thing I will tell you right off the bat, it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me one bit. Yeah, I have to. You would see me as a guest. Yeah, that's wild. That is so wild. That is so wild. All right, let's take these off for a second. Give me a second here. Looks like might be up at PACCON. Painted the cockpit and got the landing assembly assembled. Assembly assembled. I love it. Good morning. Hey, Anthony. Tony, good morning. How are you? Just saying, though, you would look much cooler with some hair. Dude, I've been like this for over 30 years, probably longer than you've been alive. So, you lose your hair, you ain't going to do much with it. It is what it is. So, will I look better? Maybe. But I ain't going to do anything about it. Because it doesn't fucking matter. More important things in life. All right, now let's see if I can remember how this part goes together. Maybe I'll pull out the instructions. By the way, the fitting on this thing is still pretty crap. Try to get the cockpit itself to fit into the body. Very wonky. Recently I've been seeing a lot of these. I don't know. I've watched been watching the Vuelta, and I don't know, for some crazy reason why they think that I'd be interested in ads on Botox. Getting rid of wrinkles and lines and, making yourself look younger. It doesn't change shit. I'm old. I'm not going to get younger no matter what I do to make myself look younger. It's for aerodynamics. Wasn't that the reason we used to say we used to shave our legs when we were cyclists? Though that was not the reason why you shave your legs. I'm kind of hoping because it's kind of started more recently. Yeah. And here's the thing. Embrace it. Because why not? Richie, good morning. It ain't going to change. You're going to get old. You're going to get older. You're going to get wrinklier. You're going to, things aren't going to function the way they used to. And it's not I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just a cycle of life. Do I wish I was as sprightly as I was back, in my 20s and 30s? Fuck yeah. Is that going to happen? No. So time to move on. Time to move on. And enjoy that which I do have. Now, as to Nick's comment about, yeah, the craziness, I don't want to be bald, bro. Okay. Is it going to make you a different person if you are? Will suddenly your personality be different if you're not? A shape without hair look weird. You trust me when I say this don't look great. I get it, but what am I going to do? You know, the obsession with physical appearance continues to surprise me, particularly as our technology allows us to, pull back our age. Whatever. That's what I said. Then it happened. Yeah. You can make your huevos smooth like eggs. Yep. All right. So we got this done. We got that done. We got the other thing done. Let's see how that looks. Looks okay. Just shit ain't gonna change. Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? All right, how are we looking? I think we're looking good. Good enough to throw. Yeah, good enough to throw what they call it on. Primer on it. Sorry, guys. Itchy chin. Shaved my head since I was 26, and the women love it. Exactly. I'm medicated and one-hander for a bit. Not sure what happened, but the right hand has been swollen up since last Thursday. See the hand? Oh my! Holy shit, Tony! Just spontaneously? Is it, Tony? Again, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's swollen to the point of pain or incapacitation? God damn, kilogram. What's the rarest thing in your collection? The rarest thing? I don't even know. I don't look at the financial value of a model per se. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, I picked up a pen, felt a snap sensation. Oh my. Top of my hand. And now I can't bend fingers very far. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's got a steak in the fridge. You gotta have something uncommon though. In terms of modeling, well, a lot of this stuff because I have a lot of older models. So one could say the 1/60th scale Zeta. A lot of the, I mean, it used to be a lot of the Macross kits, Leisner kits. Orgus, Lasner, all of that stuff. But I genuinely, like I said, I've never really priced anything out to say, I mean, the most expensive kit I ever paid for was the Dendrobium. I mean, I'm not sure how much value it now has now that I've started assembling it. Quack. I went to the ER for Friday morning, had a quack who gave me pain med and an antibiotic. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're going tomorrow, you said, right? Right, Tony? Yeah, best of luck, brother. That's gotta. Ugh. Is it your dominant hand or not? Hey, Dwayne. Good morning. That's pretty scary shit. Oh, before I get the thin cement on here, let's just sand down one other area. Yes, and yes, I'm right-handed. Oh, man. That totally sucks. We may have to throw in a piece of strip in here. Haven't decided yet. Or some CA. We'll see. Sucks, Tony. Julio picked up a 1/72nd scale Zeta. 1/72nd. I'm assuming that's a third-party kit. 1/72nd is a very odd size. I wish they actually did do more 1/72nd scale. Because then you could like do things with 1/72nd scale planes and armor, which could be kind of fun. Batwing is getting sealed up, working on those seams. I hate scribing. You hate scribing? Really? I like it, though. I'm just not good at it. I think that's good. I may just touch up an area with. Yeah, oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it's even worse because I'm in the middle of a huge build and all I can do is stare at. Oh, yeah, you got that Kshatriya going on. That's what I said. I'm terrible at it. How do you get better at it, though, Dwayne? Have you ever like broken or lost a favorite close model of yours and wish you hadn't lost it? Model, no. Have I lost something of value that I keep thinking about a lot? Yes. And for anybody who knows, they'll understand. I'll call it out. I can't find X-Men 94. He shared it on Discord. Nice. Be nice if they made 1/72nd, but it would all be over $100. Yeah. So how much is a PG? Hello. Get good. Yeah. Practice Practice get you good. Okay. '90s X-Men. Try '70s. It's the first appearance of the new X-Men in the regular series. HG boys will be calling too expensive. Did you mean X-Men '97? I thought it was I thought it was '94, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's '97. The first appearance of the new X-Men. That would have helped pay a bit of a tuition bill. Okay, let's get this bottom section kind of glued together. That sucks. He paid over 100. That's not bad. I mean, it's 1/72. I mean, that's, and is it third party? Have you ever tried building some Legos? Yes, I have built Legos. My older daughter is into Legos. I've assembled them. I like them. I used to build them as a kid. No, not so much. Just not my thing. Your opinion on them? They're okay. Hey, it's a hobby. If you're into it, great. It's not a bad price. It's expected. Yeah, that's the point. At $100, I mean, that's not a bad price, right? I mean, again, think about how much a PG is, right? I don't believe these things swing. So we're going to glue them right into place. As long as that little flappy is loose, life is good. Is it the late 80s or early 90s kid? I don't know. Is it an older kit? 1/72 scale? Is it an older kit? I'm currently working on a machining Krieger kit. Trying to get it all assembled. And its assembly kind of blows. It's not a well-engineered kit. Let's just put it that way. Not a well-engineered kit. That's fine. It's not like I'm not used to it at this point, right? In fact, we'll probably get some clamps on this side right here. Yeah, that's enough. Let's get a clamp. Give me a second, guys. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, nothing like clamping round stuff. All Do you sell your works? No. Nope, I do not. For two reasons. One, I like having my stuff because it is a reminder of I like looking at my own art. I appreciate what I've done, and I don't have a problem in keeping it for a little while longer. At the same time, I don't think what I would offer them for, people would pay because I also value the time that I put into it, and I expect to get paid for it at that point. And yep, it's a good thing about not doing this for money is I can demand whatever I want. And oh, I'm not going to pay that. Okay, it's fine by me. See if I can do this without shattering. What the hell am I grabbing onto? Ugh. A couple of these broken ones. Tell me about clamping around. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to see if I can clamp around a clamp in order to get another side. I don't think I can do it. That might work. If it doesn't rip this whole thing apart. I'm causing deflection on another part now. See, that's dangerous right there. I think the rest of that just gets gap filled. It's not much there, but if anybody, I'll take a look at it tomorrow and see what I need to do. But maybe just drizzle in a little bit of what they call it, CA. Whoo! Let's see. Bandai did make a few. Once I didn't realize that kits in the mega size. I think they called it. It was basically a once saying HG kits. Interesting. And you suggested me doing modeling as a job. No, I suggest you do modeling as a job if you want to make it a job. If you don't want to work, but you want to build models all day, then I would say make it a job. Earn it. Make it. You build slow so they would be thousands. Yeah, I think I actually joked about it. And it's probably gone up in price since because, tariffs. Yeah, if somebody asked me, so how much would you sell your Spartan for? 15,000. That's too much. I don't disagree. Get it to rubber band. I could rubber band. I could also tape it if I really wanted to. I just don't care. It's good enough for what I need right now. Yeah, it's trying to clamp around it right now. I've got most of it done, and then the rest of it can just get a little bit of CA inside. Hey, Edwin. Good evening. How are you, Edwin? How's your father doing? That's why you win the lotto, so you don't have to get a job. How about better? Why don't you earn money, and then you can actually feel like you earn money? I don't know. I don't understand the whole preoccupation with I'm going to hit the lottery and then everything will be great. It's like make great. You're not going to win the lottery, so make things great now. They are rare kits, kind of like 160 Goof and 160 Dom kits. Really? Yeah, oh man, you just hit on pricing on the art world. Yeah, and Dwayne, that's what I'm getting at. I look at it from this perspective. I'm not doing it because I'm some famous guy who wants to sell his models for whatever he can get for it because I can. It's because I look at the amount of time I put into that model, and that's what I think it's worth. Do I expect anybody to buy it? Absolutely not. You'd be stupid to buy it. But if you want to pony that kind of money up, we'll talk. Can you guys stop saying the J word? I find it very offensive. I have no idea what the J word is. Good evening, Edwin. My father passed away on Sunday and the funeral was on Monday. Edwin, my condolences on the loss of your father, my brother. I'm very sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. How's the family doing, Edwin? Oh, the lotto would still be nice. Spartan was a 14-month endeavor. 16 months, but who's counting? Sorry, Oh, yeah, it's an evil word. Yeah. Edwin, my sincere condolences on your loss, Edwin. Again, I'm hoping the family's doing okay. I'm hoping your mother's doing okay. Hoping you're doing okay. We're doing okay. I did not cry, but our cat Boba did. Oh, I'm sorry. There is no shame in crying. I will tell you, the tears I shed when my dad passed away. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day, but there is nothing wrong with that. Thanks, everyone. Of course, that's what family is for, Edwin. We're your online family. It's a good cry, dude. It's your dad, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. All right. Let's continue on here. So once this is all dry, you can actually see this section here, which is part of this arm cover piece, and this body are just not coming together smoothly. Sorry, guys. So we're going to have to do some grinding and filing later. A little cleanup. It's even worse on this side, I think. You can actually see it's like on two different planes. I can never imagine myself without any of my parents. Yeah, I understand that. And at some point it does happen. It's the unfortunate reality of it all. You're all my online AM tribe. Exactly. Exactly, Edwin. AM tribe. That's right. It's also in the evening. Yeah. Yeah. The thing we do is we honor our parents. If they've made that kind of an impact on our lives, a positive impact, we honor them. You know, and that's why I always talk about, look, I talk about my dad all the time. I honor his memory. My mother too. My sister and I always talk about that. It's like, looking at the world and the way it is right now, our parents did good. I think. Now those must be part of the hatch itself. Doesn't the head doesn't the head dome sit in that channel, or no? It does. However, it's got pins that help it sit inside. This is obviously going to be open hatch. But the pins are kind of molded in a way that looks like it's an actual detail. So, as a parent, I try to do better than my dad, so my wife buys them milk for our family. Nice. Yeah. It's trying to figure out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This model is just getting cleaned up more than anything else. There's not going to be any kind of customization going on this. What I really want to do is just get the story out on this model. But Edwin, forgive me for being ignorant. I'm assuming it was a Muslim funeral. Is that correct? One of the things I know so little about the religion, and I feel like I'm a moron for that. Someday I'd like to get to understand a little bit better. It seems to be that funerals are supposed to happen very, very quickly, almost immediately after the passing. Is that correct? You think your father would think of you if he sees you in nowadays? I think he'd be proud, because my dad was all my parents wanted out of us was have good lives, bring up good kids, and just do good. I think he'd probably tell me do more good. but I think he'd be proud. You know, like I said, my sister and I often talked about our parents and what, you know, I think we honored them. Let's put it that way. I think we honor them. Okay. Within 7 days, I believe. I thought it was even sooner than that, but I could be wrong. Again, it's the ignorance that I have on the religion. What time's it? Oh man, time's flying. Got about 5 minutes before I have to bail. Okay, that's cleaned up. Just do a quick little edge cleaning here. Slowly going around and just getting rid of any potential flash or what have you. 5 minutes. Make it 5 hours, please. I wish I could. But alas and alack, I'm not in a position to be able to do that. Sorry, guys, give me a second here. This is supposed to be... I love when I take parts apart and it's like, how did this thing come together? It's time to start the coffee. Nice, Dwayne. Last day of work for me this week. How the hell did you score that? Not that I'm not jealous or anything. What the fuck is up with that? And I did take this thing apart, and I probably should have, like I said, I've got instructions on how to do all this. It's only Tuesday, Nick. Yeah, Nick. Just a lack of knowledge, not ignorance. That is true. That is true. It's Friday for me. Why? How can it be Friday for you? Tuesday low-key sucks. Now traffic today looks like no dinner for the kids. Wow. There we go. Ken. Kid's gonna go starving. All right, let's start a little bit of this. I'm assuming that's just gonna stay because why not? So I have to do a test fitting on this because I don't think this is going to be installed immediately. Meaning that I think this is going to go in last, like after this is going to get painted first, and then I'll drop it in afterward, just to give the ability to get inside to the details, because I got to paint all that stuff right there. I'm going fishing until Sunday on the coast. Nice. Family with you or just you solo, Nick? Or friends? Nick, yeah. Someone is painting squirrels. Hartford, and someone is painting squirrels. Hartford, and I'm very upset. What is going on? Finding an island on his fishing trip. Certainly will, Tony. All right. Last bit of sanding. All right. Now let's see how this looks. If I can actually secure this part on here. If I can do this without shattering this entire piece, because it's pretty shittily. I shouldn't say shittily. It's just tight. The tolerances are tight, and forcing it in can just snap it. I'm bringing the kayak, Tom. The wife will be with me. There we go. Fishing in 2025. Yeah. I'm on the lookout on the news for a man in a kayak landing on a small island. Flag. Nice. Is fortifying his island. Don't force it in. Wine and dine. Oh, come on. Just go in. It'll be okay. Yeah, okay. Wine and dine. Like that. In you go. In fact, let's just hit it with a little thin cement, which might act as a little bit of a lubricant. Yeah, you heard me say that. There we go. I guess that's it. Let's see how it looks. I guess that'll look okay. Okay. And we are done. I'll send pics of the new island. Nice. Wine and dine at hurricane gale winds. Yep. All right, guys. Time for me to roll. So with that, oh man, this thing is coming together very slowly. I did find a push pin. I think, no, these are not called push pins. I forget what these are called. And I'm going to try to use that as one of the little joysticks for this thing. Later, everyone. Later, Dwayne. Later, fellas. Later, Nick. Guys, stay safe and stay sane. Thanks for being on this morning. I do appreciate it. Tony, good luck. Hope your hand feels better. Go get that taken care of when you can, right? Later, Jill. Later, Tom. Yes, push pins. Thank you. All right, guys, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. It is a crazy, dangerous world out there, and every day it is getting nastier and more vile. It's up to us on an individual level to try to make it better. Do good, enjoy, brighten, treat people with kindness and respect, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace. I may not be on tomorrow, FYI. I'll let you guys know in YouTube. But anyway, take care. Peace.